Ladies and gentlemen, please advise this our sister. According to her, she has been married for 4 years. She has two kids. And after since after the birth of her children, she has not been working. She was working when she got married, but as children came, she stopped working. So according to her, she stays in her family house, in her husband's family house, though a bit not in the same street, sort of, but not at the same place. But where she stays with her husband, they do not pay rent, meaning that they stay in their own property. And in that property, there's a shop in front of that compound. So she said she begged them to let her use the property, the shop rather, to at least, start selling something, all these edibles, food stuff. Again, she stated that the mother-in-law and father-in-law also stays in that street. It means that they have much properties in that same street. So they are not sharing the same apartment, but they stay in the same street. So this means that the mother-in-law is very close, living very close to her and her husband. So she said that when she begged them for that shop, for them to let her use that shop, they granted her. The husband refused to give her money. So she called her younger sister, and her younger sister assisted her with 100,000. As she started buying things to put in the shop, the mother-in-law now came around and bought some things to actually add to the shop. But the things that the mother-in-law bought are bigger than hers. The mother-in-law has more money than her. So it means that the mother is more like she's now serving as a sales girl to the mother-in-law. According to her, she did not complain. But what happened is that when she started selling those things, the husband stopped giving her money, meaning that anytime they want to eat, she collects from the shop. This collecting from the shop made the shop to actually run down. At some point, she had no money to even add to the shop. When she told her husband, the husband refused to assist her. This now led to her closing up the shop. She sold the goods in that shop belonging to her, leaving her mother-in-law's stuff, because of course she cannot sell them. Now, after she had closed down the shop, she went back to the house. So when she now went back to the house, she told her husband what the mother-in-law is doing. You understand? So now, instead of the husband to support her, the husband now scolded her and even threatened to beat her. This now made her to call her mother to complain to her mother. Instead of her mother to at least speak to her son-in-law, at least to let him know that it is not right to actually even want to beat your wife, talk more of threatening to beat your wife. Instead, her own mother asked her, "Why are you complaining to me? Has he touched you? Why are you complaining? You're too fast." So this now got her angry. She went back, it's more like she could no longer report to anybody. So as she closed down the shop, she went back into the house doing nothing. Now the husband does not assist her with feeding. Even if she wants to get pad or even cream for herself, she cannot, because the husband does not give her and she doesn't have any source of income. Though she had source of income before and after she got married, just that childbirth stopped her from doing that. And then again, this family she got married to refused her to actually enroll these children in crèche, so that she can actually have time to at least get something for doing for herself. So according to her, when she left that shop, she now realized that the shop got the mother-in-law moved knowing that the mother-in-law also have her own shop in that street. But instead of that woman to concentrate on her own shop, the mother-in-law now moved fully into that shop that she was using before, being that she had left that shop. The mother-in-law moved fully and stocked the shop with millions of goods, meaning that there's a lot of things there. And it was the son, which is her husband, that sponsored, like her own husband, that sponsored her mother-in-law. So this got her angry. She, on realizing that she cannot, is looking like these people does not want me to stand. She's now saying that she wants to leave the marriage, but then again, she has to gather her pieces. She's advising people if she should leave her children and, go sort out herself. And then maybe when they grow up, she will come back, or maybe when she's stable, she will come out for them, or if she should go with the children. But she's saying that if she goes with the children, it will still hinder her. And again, it's looking like her people do not even want her to come back to them. Meaning that if she leaves this marriage, she will be going maybe to a friend's place, or maybe into the streets, because obviously she won't be returning to her father's house. So she is asking, what can she do? Should she move out with her children, or should she leave the children behind? Please, your honest advice, because she is left in a place of confusion. Thank you and God bless you as you drop your advice in the comment section. I'll be waiting and I'll be reading your comments. Thank you.